Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a super easy one-pot chicken meatball dish. It's healthy, delicious and perfect for meal prep. You can also swap out the chicken mince with turkey mince if that's what you have at home. I'm an engineer working 9 to 5, a wife, pregnant, and also juggling training 4 to 5 times a week and eating healthy and high protein dish, but it's not complicated to cook. It's my highest priority every day. So this is a real life cooking, simple dish, healthy and also delicious homemade meal. Definitely not a professional chef, as you will notice throughout this video. In this video, I'll also share little tips and tricks to keep this recipe low FODMAP for those who are dealing with IBS. This recipe is low carb as my husband is doing keto diet at the moment, but we keep it high protein, as mentioned, great for meal prep, and also it's a great way for you to add vegetables into your diet or even sneak in vegetables into your kids' meal. Shh, don't tell. Let's get started. I got this fresh herbs from the garden today. Winter is coming in Australia and my herbs in the garden are not loving the cold. So it's the perfect time to use them up before winter hits. Now let's start the prep. First I clean my workspace. I like to prep everything before touching the meat, so I chop all the vegetables and prepare all the seasonings first. That way when the meat comes out of the fridge, everything is ready to go. It keeps my kitchen organized, reduces stress and means less washing up at the end. Everyone has their own cooking style, but this works best for me. I cut the onion into very small pieces so it mixes well into the meatballs. You don't want any surprise big chunks. So to keep this low FODMAP and IBS friendly, I substitute the onion with spring onions. Just the green bits of the spring onions, cut them into small pieces and set aside. I also use garlic in this recipe. Well, I know that garlic is not a low FODMAP and IBS friendly. You can substitute it by using chives or garlic chives. That way you can still enjoy the meal without sacrificing the flavor. Next, I grate the cheese. This adds extra flavor and is low FODMAP, but of course everything is in moderation. Now let's chop the vegetables. So I use whatever vegetables I have left over in the fridge. So here, as you can see, I use mushrooms. It doesn't have to be finely chopped because it's going to be cooked in the sauce. While mushroom is not low FODMAP or IBS friendly, you can substitute by using aubergine. It's great to soak up all the juice and it tastes delicious. This one is the vegetables that I think is versatile to keep in your fridge. Zucchini is not just low FODMAP and IBS friendly, it's also low carbs and easy to mix in any dish such as stir fries, soups or whatever you want to cook. Next, I chopped up celery. As you can see, that's my leftover celery. It's not IBS friendly. You can substitute with leeks. I love leeks in a soup. Now it's the fun bits where we mix all of the chopped fresh herbs and also dry herbs together with the chicken. I add in almond flour to make sure my meat is moist at the end, and also add eggs to keep it bind together. I mix, just use hand. If you prefer to use plastic gloves, then feel free. I form the bowl into not equal sizes, honestly. And one thing that I did here as well is that I cooked them, use air fryer just because it's faster and I can cook plenty at once, and also reduce my oil and fat consumptions when frying. But frying individually tastes much better though, I gotta say. As the title of the video suggests, this is a one-pot dish. So we're gonna cook everything in this cast iron pot. After I heat up the oil, I think I use about 3 sprays of the olive oil. Sauteed the pre-chopped vegetables, cook them until it turns brown, and also so that they can release some flavors before you mix in the tomato paste. Well, tomato paste is low FODMAP, but I think the amount is in moderation. I think it's limited to 1 teaspoon. I have to double check. Next, I just use simple marinara sauce. I got them from Aldi. Just make sure you check that it's low carb and low sugar, as less ingredients as possible. I also add a couple of bottles of water from the marinara bottles. Next, I add Worcestershire sauce. Well, that's a low FODMAP, but it's strictly limited to 2 tablespoons. I use 1/2 tablespoon. Once the sauce is boiled, you add in the meatballs, and once the soup starts boiling, you lower the heat into medium heat, simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until the sauce is thickened before you serve. So this meal can be enjoyed with pasta, rice, noodles, or bread. We had ours with roasted vegetables. That's all. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like the video to support my channel.